Well, there are more signs today that Toronto's red-hot housing market isn't cooling down, even during a pandemic.
March home sales were almost double that of the same month earlier. And to talk more about it, we're joined by Patty Levitt-Reid, our Chief Financial Officer. Patty, when I hear these numbers, I want to faint.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. I own a house. People who don't own a house, Patty, what are they to do?
Well, I have a son who's out there thinking he's going to put an offer in on a home today. Just goes to show he's not listening to his mother. I'm saying to myself, wait, I just think that we might see a bit of a correction. Anyway, that's a different story. But to your point, according to the Toronto Real Estate Board, yes, March was on fire in terms of sales and prices. When I look at the number of homes sold, 15,652, that is a 97% increase year over year. When you look at the back half of March, it's up 174%.
Wow.
And I'll just quickly throw out there the average price up 21.6%. That now comes in at $1 million, just shy of $1,100,000. Yeah, this market has been on fire for a while.
Okay, Patty, I think you're going to have to cash in some RRSPs and help your son out there when he buys that house. Okay, so moving on, Patty, there's been a survey that says if people were asked to go back to the office, 1 in 3 people would be quitting their jobs. What are you hearing about these numbers, Patty?
Okay, so potentially they would quit their job. And if you think about what's driving this housing market, it's low rates and the desire and ability to work from home, needing a bigger workspace. So then you get a report out now by Robert Half. They're a global staffing agency. They asked people working from home, and 1 in 3 said if they were forced to go back into the office on a full-time basis, they may consider quitting. Now, to be fair, 51% said they're kind of looking for a hybrid. But the moral of the story here is there's going to have to be a conversation. From an employer perspective, here's what they don't like about working from home. They say the relationships with coworkers are compromised, 39%. Fewer opportunities because you're not face-to-face for advancement at 21%. And they believe decreased productivity. I might argue with that, but anyway, at 16%. So maybe incentives to transition back. They talk about let the employee do their own hours, maybe pay for the commute to work, pay for daycare. It could be creating an area that's not going to be distracted, and a relaxed dress code. I wonder if that's because so many people really are wearing sweatpants. I don't know.
Are you wearing sweatpants from what we can't see there, Patty?
Okay, I am today, but for the record, I don't always. I post my outfits on Instagram just to prove it. But thanks for calling me out. No, it's fair. It's okay.
Listen, that's what I'm here for. So, Patty, finally, let's talk about digital fraud. Sadly, people always want to take advantage of a sad situation. And so what is happening with digital fraud at this point?
Well, this is a new report out by TransUnion, and you're right, 38%, I'll make sure I get that number right, no, I didn't get it right at all. It's 26% of businesses have been impacted by digital fraud. In the last year, we've worked really hard to get up online, and there are many who haven't been online before, a lot of businesses not online, and they're very vulnerable, particularly when you look at 34% of consumers that they reached out to say they have had an attempted fraud on their account. And I will say it's Gen Z, the most targeted of any generation, 49% of the time, followed by Gen X at 34%. So, you know, your digital presence, it's so important. You got to protect it.
Okay, well, I'm going to protect you, Patty, by giving you your right title. Patty Levitt-Reid is CTV News Chief Financial Commentator. Patty, thanks for joining us. Always informative, and have a great day. And you look great in whatever you wear, Patty.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye-bye.